Oh, hey there, dude. Didn't even see you right there. You had a camera. Did not see you at all. So, you modern, bro? You want some big titties like I have right here? Well, not the biggest in the world, but you want some big titties? Well, have I got the video for you. So if you want to know more about how you can get some big chest, drop me one of these, and let's get into the work. Let's get into the video, my bad. What's going on, guys? This is your first time you tune into one of these videos. My name is Eric of Saiyan Lifestyle. I make videos like this dedicated to guys like you want to become not only a better man, but also build a physique that you are proud of. So that sounds good. Sounds like you. Drop me one of these. Click subscribe for more content coming soon, and let's get into the video. So, a lot of you guys, you clicked on this video because you want to know how can you build a big chest. You know what, guys? This was always a big goal of mine too when I first started my fitness journey. And guys, like I said, when I first started my fitness journey in like sophomore, junior year of high school, that was always my goal too, because I want that big chest, not only feel alpha, but just feel dominant when it came into the gym. I want that big bench. You know what, guys? I'm going to give you 3 golden rules to help you build that chest. So, without further ado, let's get into that. Rule number 1, prioritization. Now, this probably sounds really simple, and it is. If you want to get anything bigger, want to do anything better, you have to prioritize it. Chest is the same thing. You know, back when I was in high school, so guys, a little story about me. When I was in high school, I wanted to build big legs. You know, I was told that legs are the powerhouse of the body. That's how I was going to get faster. I was going to be a better lineman. How everything, I was become a better athlete and stronger overall. I had to work the legs. And back then I did a 3-day full body split. So you want to know what I did? I trained legs first thing when I got to the gym. I went and I did squats. I definitely did not have proper form. I went way too heavy, heavier than I should have. I was trying to impress the guys who probably didn't give a shit in my gym, and you know, I did squats first. Guys, same thing with you. If you're trying to build a big chest, you have to prioritize it. Hit it very first thing in your workout when you have the most amount of energy. That way you can make sure you're hitting your chest as hard as you probably should. Make it bigger. So if you're on a 3-day full body split, here's what you want to do. You want to train the chest first. It doesn't matter if you want to do squats first, deadlifts first, overhead press, pull-ups, rows, whatever. Work your chest first. I know that may sound very bro-y, but you want to work your chest first thing when you get into the gym, because you're going to have the most amount of energy, so you can be able to press the most amount of weight. If you're working an upper-lower split, 4-day upper-lower split, each upper body workout, you want to focus on the chest, meaning you hit the chest first. Maybe even sneak in a few additional sets here and there of chest too, to really build up that chest. If it's a 5-day bro split, then once again, sneak chest here and there, especially on the days where you're working back, those antagonistic muscle groups. You want to work the chest there. If you're working like shoulders, work the chest and a little bit there, because upper chest is going to be heavily recruited in those vertical pressing movements. Fine, or even like a push-pull. You kind of get what I'm saying, right? You have to find ways to prioritize your chest and sneak in chest work too to help build that. Which brings me to my second point. Volume, 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 volume.
3 hours later.
You get what I'm saying, right? You need to have that volume. If you want to build up anything, you have to hit it with volume. And guys, chest is no different. If you want to build up the chest, you got to hit it with volume. So if you're only hitting your chest with about, let's say, 10 sets a week with volume, if you want to build it up bigger, you have to do about 12, 13, and if you're still not seeing results after a couple months, 15 sets a week of bench press or any sort of pressing movement, horizontal pressing movement, to really build up that chest. You have to hit it with more volume. You see, if you want to get your abs, bulk up your abs, you're going to work your abs more. If you want to bulk up your calves, you're going to work your calves more. You want to bulk up them biceps, you're going to work the biceps more. Same thing applies to the chest. If you want to build it up, you have to work it with more volume. Now, my third rule is stay strictly to pressing movements. I know a lot of you guys, you feel so alpha when you're doing chest flies. Your arms out here, you're bringing it in, you're getting that hard squeeze in the chest like this. It makes you feel so pumped up, makes you feel alpha, like you got a big chest. Well, the flies are a good finisher for the chest, but they're not going to do the main thing that builds up your chest. If you want to build up your chest, you got to do primarily pressing movements. That means all angles of barbell bench, all angles of dumbbell bench, all angles of pressing, like horizontal pressing movements, anything like that, where you're on the floor, flat, incline, decline, whatever it is, you have to stick to primarily that. You need to focus on those areas. If you want to build up your chest, you need to stick to where your chest is worked the hardest, which is in those pressing movements. Because in those pressing movements, you're going to be able to use the most amount of weight, which is going to produce the most amount of not only mechanical tension, but also muscle building stimulus. Because your body's going to be like, oh crap, I'm listening to all of this heavy weight, doing all this work. And you probably just heard our automatic cat feeder. Well, yeah, we got one. Because it's just makes life more simple. But anyway, guys, that's where I wanted my video to end, is to be. So when it comes to building the chest, one, you gotta prioritize the muscle group. You gotta make sure you're working that muscle group hard. Two, volume. You gotta work it with more volume. You can't expect something to build up or get better if you're only doing the same amount of work. Three, stay to strictly pressing movements. That means the movements where you can use the most amount of weight. Like if you're trying to build up your shoulders, you're going to do mostly vertical pressing. You're going to do that to build up the shoulders. Well guys, chest is the same. You want to build that up, you gotta do mostly horizontal presses. So guys, if you like that video, once again, drop me one of these. And also if you have any ideas for a future video, let me know in the comment section down below. And guys, I'll see you next time. And also, don't forget to subscribe too for more content coming soon. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, Saiyans, let's get it.
Is to go even further beyond!